Wrecking Ram Stadium, where the Rams trail here in the ballgame by the score of 20-6. A chance for us to take a look at the statistics here in the first half. LaGrange, 9 first downs to 6 for Acadiana. LaGrange has done a good job on the ground and in the air as they've outgained the Rams 196-105. And the other big statistic, the turnovers. Acadiana's turned it over twice. And that has been one of the reasons that they are down in this football game, because both times they seem to be moving the ball fairly well. And then just had something happen that didn't work for him. But LaGrange leads Acadiana, and they lead them on the statistics board, too.
You know, Jay, both turnovers are turned into touchdowns. Fumble down here and an interception, they end up scoring right before the half. So, you know, it's been evenly matched, but it's just turnovers will kill you this early in the season, anytime, really.
Players, the cornerbacks and the linebackers and your young defensive ends, they're going to have to stay at home, still do their assignments. We're doing a good job on offense. We're controlling the ball. Like I said, they've had 3 drives, 1 of 7 plays, 1 of 5 plays, and then that big 70-yard drive, which consisted of 12 plays, capped off with the 20-yard pass to Gorman. So we know we're going to keep going to Gorman. One thing I would look for here in the second half is maybe that they will use Sanchez a little bit as a receiver out of the backfield, take a little bit of the burden off of Gorman. I'm sure Coach Bill Dotson is going to tell his players, be looking out for Gorman. They know the spots they're probably going to use him in.
All right, Tad, you are Coach Bill Dotson. What did you say to your players at halftime?
Well, the first thing I tell my defense is they're going to have to get nasty out there. I mean, they're going to have to be a little more aggressive. They're going to have to stop them. When plays like 3rd and 3rd.
Or is it 2 and 3?
2 and 3.
2 and 3 now.
He said he's going to play Saturday, but he's not going to play Sunday.
Right.
So,
well, hopefully he'll get to do it at Riverfront, where the Reds fans can get a chance to see it. Let's talk about District 5 Quad A while we've got just a second. You know, it's been a 17 district for the last several years, but with the addition of Morgan City and St. Martinville, it is now a 9-team district, and the first thing you look at is everybody opens up district play next week.
That's right. One of the key games, well, I guess they're going to be all. I know how much it means to come back and play against your ex-head coach, and it just means a little bit more. And I know Ronnie's got his kids pumped up a little bit, and he wants to show his old coach what kind of coach he is. And this is a big game for him, and as well as his program and the LaGrange Gators.
I think going into the game, Bill Dotson knew what kind of football coach Ronnie showed him.
First play, either come back in here and score, and it's going to be a whole new football game.
They have the ball at the LaGrange 23-yard line, first down and 10.
Well, right.
First down and 10. Wrecking Rams trying to get back in this one, and they get a golden opportunity to do it right off the bat. Coaches wanted a timeout, but they snapped the ball, and Savell's got the carry. Savell's got some room. Savell's got a touchdown. Bill Dotson was trying to call timeout on the sidelines.
Yeah, I'll tell you why he wanted to call timeout. They wasn't in a pro set. They wasn't in a split flanker. The flanker was a tight end. They were afraid that
we got a man down on the.
They scored to make it 20-14, and if for some reason they wouldn't score, if they score another touchdown, they can still go for 2 and win. If they make this one, they kick the next one.
Weber is wide to the right side. The other wide receiver, well, it doesn't matter because they're giving it to Savell, and he's got 2 points. Acadiana has come to within 6 with 11:47 left in the third quarter.
That's what good defense will do for you. The Terrible Turks made something happen on the kickoff, and now if they can keep them from going wide, they can go from go to tackle to tackle, they're going to have a good chance of stopping them. But if he can get outside like he's been doing, he's getting 7-8 yards at will, and they just can't do that. They expect to contain him.
Gain of about 1.5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that 1.5 yards puts Sanchez over the 100-yard mark for the evening. Now has 101 yards on 16 carries.
It's a little over 6 yards of pop. That'll play. Here we go. They used to give it to you at the point of the foul, but that rule changed last year, and now it is a 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage for pass interference.
That's right. And you could tell, Jay, when that play started, right when the play, you know, when the quarterback started to sprint out to his right, Coach Hanks, the defensive coordinator, I mean, he was running down the sideline, so
it is It is movement, and it is another penalty. And it is time to remind you again that all this season, Lafayette Coca-Cola and KADN TV will be honoring an outstanding offensive and defensive player of the game. These two players will receive a beautiful plaque from Trophyland. We'll announce the selections near the end of the game. The outstanding players of the game from Lafayette Coca-Cola and KADN, Channel 15.
You know, this young offensive line, they've done a good job in protecting Miller tonight. They've opened up some nice holes for Sanchez, and looks like the one area they're going to have to improve on. They have had 3 holding calls and a couple other movement calls along the line.
It's going to bring up now a 2nd down and 27.
Now they run a little quick out, got about 7-8 yards. Now they run the outside veer. If they can mix it up, and LaGrange just come back up with a 9-man line. So if they can mix it up and get the corners kind of playing soft, then they'll be able to run the outside veer and play pitch and catch with them.
You got about 5 in the play. 2nd down 5 for the Rams.
Looked like Delaney, the middle linebacker, got up limping a little bit on that play. He's staying in, but he was running back to the huddle on a limp.
Bill Dotson pacing the sidelines. I'd like to put a pedometer on him one time during a ball game, see how many miles he walks.
They get a little bit of trouble moving the football.
3rd down play, Weber rolling left, wants to throw the football, gets the pass away, looking, he's got his brother open, complete 35 down to the 30-yard line. LeBlanc was covering on the play, and Mark Weber got behind him, and the Wrecking Rams are on the move. Here's another look, Ted.
Here we go with a bootleg here. Weber holds the ball, does a nice job. You can see he's wide open, throws the football. Mark makes a nice catch right at the fingertips, runs out of bounds. Big play here. This is what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to throw the ball effectively.
Duyong gets the call, and he's down around the 20-yard line, and that's going to be close to a 1st down.
See, now they're mixing it up real well, Jay. This time they ran the outside veer. Last play they ran a counter. The play before that they ran a little bootleg pass, and they threw a little streak coming down. So Coach Dotson's really mixing it good, and their offense is really becoming a...
3rd down and about a half-yard. Sabell gets the call's timeout while Lloyd comes off the field. And I think you're right, Ted. I think it is cramps because he's moving pretty well now.
You'll find that a lot the first couple of games, you know. Kids aren't in too good a shape. It's real hot and humid, and that doesn't last very long.
They need to get down to about the 3-yard line to get a 1st down. It is 1st and 25. Mark Weber's the guy they've been going to all night. He's to the right side. Charles Daniel is over to the left side. 2 running backs are Savell and Hayward Edwards. O'Neal, it happened. 3rd down and long.
There's your bootleg.
There's the bootleg. Weber looking long into the end zone. He's open! Incomplete. He was out of bounds. He went out of the field of play. He couldn't get a foot down. On a 4th down play, we're going to have a timeout called here by the Rams with just 2:52 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Boy, a big play right there, because you got to give Mark Weber a heck of a lot of credit. He made that diving reception, but just couldn't get a foot down.
You know, like I say, sports is a game of inches, and here just he had one more foot, maybe it would have been a touchdown. It's just a nice pass, just good execution, just run out of territory, really.
Good job by our camera crew to show the fact that he was indeed out of bounds, and we'll get another look at that good job.
Big 4th down play here.
4th down and a long ways to go. Rams need to get down inside the 5 to get a 1st down.
Run the same play. There he is. There he is.
There he is. What a catch! What a catch by Weber down at the 1-yard line.
Same identical play, Jay, and threw the ball wide. There he was. Nice catch, nice pass. 1st and goal about the 6-inch line.
Let's take another look at it, and we'll see the fine catch made by Mark Weber right here.
Same identical play. Makes a nice diving catch, fully extended. Falls in about the half-yard line.
The Rams have taken a 21-20 lead, and these Acadiana fans are unconscious.
Well, like I said, they made that luck. The play before that, the boy made a nice catch out of bounds, come back run the same play for the touchdown, make the extra point out of their head. Like I say, that their offense and defense is clicking. Now it's going to be to see who can hold on and who's going to make the least mistakes from here on out.
The drive going yards on 13 plays, and the two big plays both going Weber to Weber.
You know, Jay, you look back, all the penalties
To throw the football, and he led Tolak a little bit too much. It's incomplete. Number 10, Doug Dotson, covering on the play. Coach Bill's pride and joy.